Giuseppe, what are you doing?
Why's your car jacked up? Oh, you putting the things on? Good. Well, you don't waste any time. You just got them yesterday.
Look at this. Oh, baby. Now, I am doing it different.
You're going to do it the way I said. You're going to cut the piece off?
See this?
I'm going to take it off.
I'm going to cut it at the weld and get rid of it.
What happens is, it's a little more work, but not really, because you're still welding the two ends on the pipe. If your exhaust is already on the car, and it's working, and it's good, and it's fine, sometimes the best way is to leave well enough alone.
If I
leave the pipe, just leave the whole exhaust the way it is. You make the hole on the side where this piece would go on to, see inside? See right there? There's a hole in there. Cut the hole out, measure everything where you want it, cut this weld right here, and just take this one piece, put all the stuff bolted on, and weld it onto your exhaust. This way, the whole exhaust is exactly the way you have it, which is good. You start cutting the whole exhaust to put this pipe on that's already working. If it goes a little this way, a little that way, a little higher, a little lower, it's gonna get all screwed up. Then you gotta, what a job. Then you gotta piece by piece, put it in. Yo, where are you? Bathroom. Hurry up! And then all of a sudden the phone rings, then go over there, and then it's a nightmare. It's better off if you just cut the one piece off and you cut your hole on the side of your exhaust. The rest of it stays exactly the way you know works perfect.
My dreams were always that I wanted to have my own speed shop, hot rodding, vintage classic cars ever since I was not even born yet.
Alright, so over here you got the downspout, you got your wiring harness.
This is the most important.
It's an on-off switch. Then over here you got your gaskets, the bolts, the valve with the little motor, you got your thing, you got your other thing. See? You're all set, ready to go.
And look, plug's actually nice because the outside's ground and the inside's positive.
That's the way it works, yeah.
That's good.
That's called technology
So now,
working with you.
Exactly.
Instead of timing, how you gonna get in the pickle? Because the way the car's made, it's like, that's it, time's up, time to spend $1,000, you know what I mean? Ah, fangool, I'm so tired of that. This is the real deal stuff.
That is a perfect example.
Everything made today is a perfect example.
See
Except
that?
this.
See what I did over there? Show it. Okay.
Don't make me throw up, please. I don't want to. I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
That wasn't easy.
All right, now.
Toys R Us.
So it was an old commercial. So here's what we're gonna do.
I know Toys R Us.
This, put in a vise, and you beep 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 beep, and you cut it with the hacksaw. Hacksaw's already out of the package. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
In here, I can't get to with the cutting wheel, so now I'm going to use the hacksaw.
Give it a squeeze. Not too much. Don't hit this. You know, my buddy Saul Rocco Forgione made this by hand. Good friend of mine. But you gotta just be careful because you can't put too much pressure on this. There you go. See? There's Alright, let's get a marker and let's go.
Now what we gotta do is mark it on the exhaust. Then I take the exhaust out, cut the hole, tack that in, put the exhaust back in the car, make sure everything's okay, nothing's hitting. Take the exhaust back out, weld it, and put everything together.
Okay, so this goes up, so it stays out of the way. Okay, bring the cardboard. You gotta bring a tape measure, you gotta more or less get an idea of. So they're about the same from the collector.
Alright, let's take the exhaust out now. So we can cut that hole out, weld the piece in. Okay. This piece has to be removed, okay? This, right here, this cutout, has to go in this place. And then my exhaust, electric cutout, bolt on here, and so on. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut this piece out, and then tack this on, and go put the exhaust back in to make sure everything is exactly how we want it. Then we'll weld it completely. You don't want to make it too big. You want to leave the line. So if you make it a little smaller than what you need, because right now this line is the outside of this. So if you may go on the inside of the line, it will be beautiful.
Give me a hug, boy. And now it's a little tough to get into the rounded areas. Yeah, here.
Sometimes you just gotta make do with what you got.
Let me see what you got him over here. Woo! 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 Is it hot? Woo! Woo! The Italians used to make that noise when something was like that. Woo! Woo! Weld it. Well, not really. You're gonna have to tap it. You gotta make sure that you're all good.
That's the piece tacked in. We're just the right clearance all around. So now I'm gonna take the exhaust back out, weld it in place completely, and put it together, baby.
Here we go.
Pops, how'd you make out?
Good, you're all ready. Go stick it on.
Man, that looks good.
Beautiful, ain't it?
I'm gonna go stick it in.
There you go. Be careful, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Okay.
Here's what we got
The next thing you need to do, for both sides, in each kit comes with a switch.
Both sides? You said both sides.
Both.
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 You said both sides.
Whatever. I don't know, that's just the way they talk.
Okay, go ahead.
Both sides.
Yeah, he's an immigrant.
Each kit comes with a switch. I don't need two switches.
So it says on
See
here,
this?
all you gotta
So
do.
look, you take the wires off the switch, get rid of the switch and the wires.
Combine the two.
You just see these little Phillips heads?
You just gotta combine the
You
two
just
wires.
have to bolt it on to the switch, and
You
there
see,
you go.
you could even splice them down here, whatever's more easier.
Now, my power source.
Run it off.
I have a
something
hot wire
Yeah,
off my
under there.
gauges. All my gauges have one big hot wire. I'm gonna
This
connect it
doesn't.
to
This doesn't need a lot of juice. It's almost
No.
nothing to make that thing
No,
open.
it's actually
All
a
right.
very easy kit to install.
No, it depends on the car. It depends on your exhaust and how the friggin' thing goes like this. Whatever.
Right.
It all depends on the
But
situation.
the way that the wiring is, it's very simple.
Well, let's do
You know?
it. Here's
But-
what
and
we're
it
gonna
says
do.
in the instructions, if you want it on one switch, it explains to you how you're supposed to do it.
Now look.
So that's
see
good.
this plugs into your little motor of your valve.
The
Sneaky
exhaust
door.
electric cutouts.
Yeah. The female connection comes up off of the part.
Yeah.
I want the whole thing with the shrink wrap. I want everything inside the car under your rug. So you're gonna need a grommet. We have a whole kit around the wire. Nice. Pro style. Gavish. Pull your rocker moldings off. We gotta lift up a little bit of rug.
You don't want to brand your car by taking things apart and putting them back together.
That's true. Around the roof. Give me.
On the rough.
Get them out of you know, so this way. they
Leave them
don't-
on this side so you know which one's driver's
Yeah,
side.
go.
I think we're good.
There you go. Good.
Alright, this is the switch that controls my little electric motors that makes this whole thing happen. Leroy, there's a needle nose plier on that bench. Oh, thank you, Leroy. Okay. This is the T-tap connector. This makes it so that when you have a power wire, you can get the power from that one wire and bring it to another spot for my switch. So I'm going to be using this and I'm going to put it on my power wire. Okay.
By the way, your power source has to be a power source that goes on and off with your ignition switch.
Well, yeah, because if I don't do that, it's going to kill my battery.
Well,
when the car is,
let's
like,
just
sitting.
say there's a short, comes with a little computer box. That you want off.
When you shut the ignition off, you want no power. I know,
Because
yeah,
it'll
that's
drain
what I
your
got-
battery. Who knows what'll
Yeah,
happen.
that's
But
what
anyway,
I got going on right now.
usually I run everything through the ignition switch.
Yeah, we're related, all right. This is my fuse block. After I run the other side, this will go on my main power source that I just put the T-tap connector on. All right?
Yeah, and if there's a problem, plus looking at the wires, they're tiny, tiny wires. It's going to
Yes.
take nothing to open and close these.
Absolutely nothing.
All right, you got to go drill the other hole on the other side.
How am I
These
going to
wires
connect
here?
these wires into that
From your
switch?
switch, you're going to splice them, and you're going to connect them in the middle of the harness of the other one. Unless you want to run these to the switch itself and just screw them on, yeah, you got to take it back out then. I mean, that's the real deal.
All right.
That's the right way to do it.
I'd rather do
and
that.
then put another piece of shrinking tape.
Yeah.
All right, in that case, here, match up your colors, take it back out. So how you making out here?
Good, actually. I got both of the wiring harnesses and combined them into one. Two positive wires into one. See that? Same thing with the negative. I didn't put the connector on yet because I don't know where I'm putting it. Once I figure that out, put the connector, bolt everything together. The switch is combined into one because the switch is when you take this off the heat shrink and you look, it's got these little connectors with these little Phillips heads.
Right.
So I just took the wires off of here and bolted them on to here with the wires that were already on this one.
And these are your leads that go to the actual valve, right?
Right.
So, bolt it in. Let's try it out.
That's all we can do. Okay, I'm gonna take on your leftover. My ground right here is gonna be a body ground. That's the best way. All right, I'm gonna put a round, well, not a round connector. It's a U connector, I think they're called. It's like a round connector with the front cut off, so you don't have to take the bolt all the way out. You can just like slide it in with the bolt just loose. I'm gonna put that right here. I'm gonna slide the connector over here, tighten the bolt, and there you go. My ground wire is set. Just like so. Alright, we're gonna test it. After we test it and everything's right on the money, we're gonna put the rocker moldings back on, and then we're gonna take all those wires and neatly put them up into the dash where they're not visible. I want to finish up so we can go for a ride.
Open are you in heaven?
I can literally take those mufflers out, and I don't need them because it's going to be open headers all the time.
Oh yeah, if you see a roller coming, you know, you just switch the switch and it'll go back to
a roller.
Put a couple of police guys.
Oh, that no.
Well, there you go, man. Now you gotta just finish everything. Put everything back together.
I'm just gonna put everything back together. Leroy, you're good. It's Saturday. I know you want to go have your beer.
Now you smiling, huh?
Why are you smiling? How things work.
Gotta calm down a little bit. You know what I mean?
Are you smiling because you're going home, or are you smiling because the car sounds good?
You gotta calm down a little bit, you know what I mean? Thanks to Summit, kids, Christmas is here early this year. We're gonna go and put more cracks in the asphalt later today because now we can. Taking over the world.
Once the electric exhaust cutouts by Summit and David, remember before, and
you're filthy.
And the whole town will know to be doing burnouts because it's open headers. With the mufflers still in.
You need to go take a shower.
Because of the flaps.
Go take a shower.
No.
My dreams were always that I wanted to have my own speed shop, hot rodding, vintage classic cars ever since I was not even born yet.